I've been playing games for a long time, and like many, I enjoy a trip aboard the nostalgia train. And Retro Game Crunch is a fantastic trip for anyone looking for some retro-style fun. I won't go into strict details in this game collection for the sake of time, but every one of the 7 games in this collection is wholeheartedly fun. Whether it be the evolutionary adventure of Super Clue Land, the extremely original Everything Must Die nature of End of Line, Gaia Attack's twist on Ice Climbers, the Metroidvania-style Paradox Lost, Wub Rescue's cute Pug Rescue homage to Donkey Kong, Brains and Heart's brain-bending puzzle card game, or Shootin's Bullet Mayhem, it was very hard not to find a game I could kick back and enjoy. Although more than a few of the games take pointers from old-school classics, each one felt very original and had enough of its own material to bring to the table. Unlike many retro-styled games today, Retro Game Crunch was challenging without being breakneck difficult. I had my fair share of moments that I struggled through multiple attempts to reach the goal or defeat the boss, but at no moment did I really feel frustrated or annoyed, aside from Wub Rescue, which in one case I had a slight rage quit. However, let's keep going on with the positives, and I'll get back to that later. I'd first like to compliment the game's sound. It offered a great mix of different chiptune beats and sounds that not only gave an authentic retro feel, but also proved to be very catchy while remaining very unannoying. If I didn't know any better, I would have believed that these games were true classics from the golden age of 8-bit consoles. Like the sound, these games look the part. They don't appear like any new age games brought down to 8-bit worlds. They legitimately look as if they've been locked away in secret and brought back for your gaming pleasure. To cite an example, think about Hotline Miami. Sure, that game was amazing, and also was presented in 8-bit, but it didn't really feel as if it was made in the 8-bit era. The soundtrack was modern, the visuals were incredibly smooth, and the game itself was very detailed. That's something that Retro Game Crunch doesn't do that I actually love. The games give enough detail to stand out, but not so much that they feel as if it's a modern game scaled down for looking the part. Now to the negative points, which I'm very glad to say in many ways are just minor nitpicks, that overall don't tarnish the experience as a whole. For one, the game doesn't offer custom controls. Whatever the designers planned for the inputs are the ones that you'll have to stick with. But controller support is an option, which in a sense makes up for it in my book. The other gripe I had was even though the games had save files, they don't allow for chapter or mission replayability or multiple saves. Meaning that if you want to replay any levels throughout the game, you'll have to start from the beginning, which I feel is a little too authentic of a feature to hold on to from the retro era. Also, as I mentioned earlier, I had a rage quit while playing Wub Rescue. Somewhere in mid to late levels, there are boulders being dropped down on you in a Donkey Kong-like fashion. However, they don't have any readable pattern and essentially fall in a random order. This normally wouldn't be a problem, except for the fact that it almost always put me in a position that I couldn't escape from death. Once I thought I had a pattern identified, something odd would occur. The boulders didn't target me, nor did they follow a course. They just bumbled around in no set physics or any readable plan. This to me just felt like a bad decision or sloppy design, which made me feel glad that there are alternative games that I could cool down on. Other than those points though, this collection is amazing. I quite honestly can't help but recommend that you pick up this collection. At $15, you get entertainment well worth your money, and if you ever see it offered on a Steam sale, don't hesitate to snatch this one up. With a wide variety of game types to enjoy, it'll be hard to really be bored. And if you get a chance to try this out with a friend, I highly recommend you choose End of Line, as that game offers the most unique game style of all, with its goal of sabotaging all robots on screen, including yourself. For more reviews and game-related videos, subscribe to the Overshield channel on YouTube. I'm Connor Amaya, and thank you for watching my review of Retro Game Crunch.